next artists coming up are called the Molotov Mouths. They're a collective of poets of political imagination hailing from the San Francisco Bay Area, drawing on various literary traditions, and the group's electric performance at once pay respect to the Latino and Black arts movements of the 60s. So please welcome the Molotov Mouths.
We are the Molotov Mouths, and mouths, not mouse. And the first poet up is my buddy James Tracy.
I'm always suspicious of parties, Republican ones, Democratic ones, green ones, red ones, old ones, first ones, and third ones. I have an infantile disorder. It's a simple love of the people that burns like a ballot stuffed inside a Molotov cocktail. And I have often clamped a clothespin on my nose and punched a Chad and pulled the lever. I really believe that every single cook can govern, and behind every "hi, can I take your order" lies a hidden analysis. I believe that hammers and nails can build so much more than luxury lofts, and teachers aren't the reasons that schools fall apart. War is the cardiac arrest of the state, and junkies and crackheads have names besides junkies and crackheads, and the rattle of that spare change cup may become the tune of a new revolutionary song. I believe that Robin Hood was not the only one that was right, because Harriet Tubman was right, because the road to freedom must sometimes be walked with a rifle, and John Brown was right, because there is so much more to this life than what is painted white. Ricardo Flores Magone was right, because borders are just scars on this beautiful earth anyhow, and Lucy Parsons was right, because a woman's place is front and center in this fight. I believe that Eugene Debs served this country better from prison than any president has ever done from the White House. But I believe, brothers and sisters, that the most important choices we make are on the days in between the elections. The picket lines walked, the homes unevicted, the prisoners free, the communities mobilized, the cynicism conquered, empires deleted, meanings for once not lost in translation, kindness given, love made, and to that extent you know that each and every one of us votes every single day. Leroy.
Crazy, y'all. My Black disabled brothers and sisters fighting justice outside the justice system. Earl Watson Jr. freed by prison lawyer. Michael Manning freed by friend, Parents for magazine, and activist. Anthony Porter did not get the love from Alberto Gonzalez while his lawyer fell asleep in the courtroom. But now he's a free man because of God, not his lawyer. That's what Anthony said. California Coalition for Women Prisoners, Justice Now, Transgender Law Center, all of us are none like Harriet Tubman, leading people to freedom, turning over sentences, building a world without prisons. Sister Kilu said it. Jailhouse lawyers often unwillingly serve the interests of the state by propaganda, the illusion of justice and equity in a system devoted to neither. Did you hear her with Mumia's book in hand, the image of a lawyer not from Yale or Harvard, but from the belly of the beast, a danger to the system after realizing that the system don't follow their own rules. As black people, we all knew this. But like Mumia said, it drove prisoners crazy. So what is law when it doesn't pertain to certain people? Who are lawyers for when rich go to country clubs and black poor go to death row for the same infraction? Who can interrupt law when you have Yale graduates falling asleep in the courtroom while prison lawyers are turning over wrongful convictions? Makes you wonder why we keep asking for justice from within while the justice lies outside the system.
So can you hear me in the back? Yes? I see some hands. You can hear me way in the back? All right. All right. This is from a true story of a family member of mine that was incarcerated for fighting for indigenous rights and for poor people's rights in South America. And it's interesting, all this talk about like the system and justice within, justice without, because frankly, if he hadn't been busted out of prison, he wouldn't have been able to tell me this story. So this short poem goes out to all the revolutionaries, whether they planned on being revolutionaries or fell into it.
Woo! Yeah.
All right. It's called Butterfly Skin. I see the green-blue jailhouse tattoo on your forearm, a butterfly bathing in a deep, inky pool bleeding into your yellow skin. I remember you told me that your butterfly, she sits on a scar from their bullet, a snag in the smooth golden plane of your arm, raised and twisted, lifting her left wing, blurring her blue design. You notice my stare and you point to her. You chuckle and grin. La mariposa, la transformación. Remember this, you said. It didn't matter how much they tortured me. They couldn't kill my spirit. Fly high above them. The butterfly, she changes the pain. I said she changes the pain that touches you beyond your breath, that kidnaps you and searches you with hot electric wires, turns your inside out. The butterfly, she changes all that hurt into the power to heal, el poder de curar, into the power to laugh, to laugh, to laugh. They can't take away my laughter, you say. No pueden quitarme la risa. Thank you.